Good evening, everyone. Oh, Payton is on. Wow. Let me know if you guys could hear me loud and clear as you come in. Just type yes. I mic check 1, 2. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Okay. Yeah. So how everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Andrew, what's up, family? What's up? What's up? Well, we told y'all that we'll go live Friday. Pretty much we have wife is busy with the boys, so um, you might mostly hear me talk to the boys. Our members, Michelle K is in the building. Good night, Michelle. Good evening. How you doing? How was your day? So I'll be honest with y'all. I almost didn't go live tonight because we had a long day. Then we had two little meetings. Then we had another little meeting with another breeder. And then I'm just gonna show y'all a little glimpse. I'm about to feed the puppies, so y'all gonna get to see the puppies. But if y'all see here, so this is one whelping box, okay? So this is Blossom here, all right? When we come here, this is two whelping box, right? When we come over here, guess what? This is three whelping box. So this whelping box here is for Mama Blue. It's all set up. She'll be coming in tomorrow. She'll be having her puppies. Her litter will drop in 2 weeks, roughly about 2 weeks. Her litter will drop. And then, guys, when we go here, it's gonna have a next whelping box right here. So we're gonna have four of these. All right. So this is 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna wait till Blue later drop. Then I will put the next whelping box over here. All right. But y'all gonna get to see the puppies. I will give y'all a later story about the one puppy that died, didn't make it. The one puppy that passed didn't make it. Blossom throw 7, but one pass. Okay, so I'm about to set up to feed them, and then I'll just give you all a little. I'll try to break it down as best I can to just I won't maybe stay on it too long, but I'll try to explain you all basically what happened. There's nothing we could have done to save that particular puppy, that male. But here we still have 6. And then the way I planning to do the setup, and I will show you all again, is we actually just did the setup tonight. So this is one Blossom here. Then you're gonna have Blossom puppies right next to her, right? So this is one whelping box, two whelping box. Then I'm bringing Mama Blue here, but guess what? Actually, this one is gonna be for Mama Blue puppies. So she's gonna come in here tomorrow. But once her puppies drop, her puppy is going in here, and then I'm gonna put a next whelping box here. So if you're looking from this way, we're gonna have 4 whelping box, 2 liters. All right, they're gonna be 2 weeks apart. Okay, so you already know, guys. I'm ready. My mind made up. It's gonna be full gear. All right. No sleep every 2 hours. Sometime not even every 2 hours. Sometime every hour and a half. Okay, because actually is every 2 hours, but before the 2 hours, sometimes they're hungry, so you gotta feed them. All right, but let me start to organize so you all could see the puppies eat, and then I will try to explain you. Depends, they move a lot, so if I could explain you all what exactly happened, I'll let you all know. I'll wait after. Oh, Frenchies are cute. Hope you feel better soon. Okay, so just give me 1 minute, guys. I'm getting Blossom organized so we could feed the puppies. All right. And thank you everybody for joining in tonight. I was like, nah, I gotta come on. I was like, it's a long day. It's gonna be a long night, a little tired. I was like, I'm not sure if we're gonna have a live tonight, but after I was like, no, no, no. We gotta come on to show our people the puppies, even if it's for a few minutes. And sometimes that few minutes might take 30 minutes, might take an hour, might take an hour and a half. But I see we got all our family here. Michelle K, Andrew, Frenchies are cute, Peyton, Walter, Nicole. The whole squad is in tonight. But I must say, guys, the puppies are doing great. Today is day number two. Day number two. They are doing great. Mama Milk is coming in pretty good. I'm watching her right now. It's really time for them to eat. So I'm here getting her getting set up for them to eat. All right. All right. Just give me a few more minutes, guys, and we are all set and ready to go. All right. It's okay. It's feeding time. All right. Get my stool. Huh? All right. All right, guys. All right. So let me see if I could get a good angle so you guys could see. Let me try to get y'all a pretty good angle. All right. I think that might be a good angle. When I sit on, babes, let me know if how it look on your end. All right. If my foot is blocking or if I'm good. All right, got the whites. All right, guys, you already know I gotta have the manual and the operated just in case the puppies are aspirating. So
Tell them look at Blossom. Somebody who wasn't.
yeah, guys, you see, look at Blossom, right? Someone who's wasn't even familiar with laying down on her back, but look at her now, right?
Right.
You all know Dream, always Dream lay on her back, but Blossom, this is her first litter, but she's doing a wonderful job. Wonderful job, all right? Just wiping her off a little before the babies start to eat. All right, so the babies are coming out now, guys. Some beautiful, beautiful one. All right. You guys seen the babies? They are coming out now. Guys, look at this beautiful girl right here. And her color, sometimes looking at it on the live and looking at it in person, but I think she might get a little more darker. But we have the DNA pending, guys. DNA. Animal genetics received the DNA, the samples, so we definitely should have DNA next week. So I'll be honest with you. I can't wait, and I know my wife can't wait. I want to see those DNA, those fire DNAs. Oh, yeah. So we got two more, guys. This is 4. This is 5. And we got one more coming, all right? This is 6 right here. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Shit. 6. And number 7 would be right here. Oh, man. 7, huh? Blossom really came through with Mr. Burberry and drop a 7-pack, guys. 7-pack. But anyway, let's as I said, I wasn't about to go live. I was busy trying to set up this change up the whole setup because thank you, Michelle. But I said no, I have to come live. But let me jump right into it, guys. So look what happened.
Can we share the love with Instagram? We never go live on Instagram. Can I set it up real quick, babe?
Okay, all right. All right, so just give us a few minutes, guys. My wife, we would never really go live on Instagram, but tonight we're gonna go live on Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Beautiful, trust me.
Is that
And
stars?
as they get, by week 3, going week 4, as they get bigger, and the color really comes in. But when we get the DNA next week, we will really know the actual color. So we don't want to say, oh, this one is blue or this one is yeah, we don't want to say that yet.
Yeah.
DNA is coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Almost ready.
All right. All right. As soon as my wife finished set up the
Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
As soon as she finished set it up for Instagram, then I'll kind of break down. I don't know if my wife wanna put on her mic, but I'll kind of break down what happened that day. And we want,
What's up, Instagram?
well, I will leave that for my wife, but we actually have the whole footage of Blossom when she start pushing.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into the whole I'm gonna get into everything in a minute. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Did you post the DNA chat?
A DNA chart?
Yeah, because Andrew said he liked
Let me
our
see.
DNA chat.
Oh, y'all dropped the mic. I'm sorry. Let's see.
So he
Also, I
saw it
like y'all
then.
DNA chart. Stars that tell us which one. DNA chart for Barry.
For
Tell
Barry,
us.
because we actually just set up a new DNA chat wall about what, 2 days ago?
Oh, that might be what he's talking about. Yeah, the
Oh,
DNA
okay, yeah,
wall.
yeah.
Okay. Y'all, it's under construction. We haven't branded it yet, but we'll definitely keep y'all posted about it. Okay, baby.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into, guys, what happened. Now and then my wife oh, okay, Andrew, yes, definitely. We're gonna that DNA wall, trust me, comes in real good because we going deep down into DNA, studying different DNA, and we planning the top of next year. I won't say much. We coming out. You know how we come already, but I'll leave it as that. Bam. But anyway, we're gonna go right into it. Apparently, guys, you know we always on our game when it comes to our mama, especially when it comes to our mama Frenchies, right? So we take her temperature every 6 hours. Once she drop under 100, we move them to every 4 hours, right? Then me and my wife took took her temperature, and then a few minutes after I sent her out, she came back in, and we was actually eating dinner. Yeah, we was eating dinner around the table. And look, we had just took her temperature 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
We took her temperature at 3 o'clock in the evening, and we had to take her temperature at 5, 2 hours. Okay, it was about 4:30 around there. I would say maybe around 4:30. Yeah, because it was going to 5 o'clock. We was getting
Yeah.
ready to take her temperature again.
Yeah.
And while we was eating dinner, my wife said, "Wait, why Blossom look like
Like I saw the puppy.
like she saw the puppy, like the
Yeah.
back of her
Her
poking
vault,
out?"
yeah, was a little.
And I say,
Yeah.
"Where?" And I get up from the table and look, guys. She start pushing the puppies. And you know, we always tell you, all we have we work with more than one vet, and because of how we work by taking the picture when we supposed to
Of the temperature, yeah.
of the temperature,
Yeah.
it it's not really an emergency
Yeah.
for us at that time because
Yeah.
we do what we were supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in fact an emergency situation,
Mhm.
but we weren't charged emergency prices because we followed our doctor's instructions to a T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, guess what? We turn on the camera one
Wait,
time
baby.
and start recording, and um my wife is putting on the gloves and everything, getting ready. If she push out, we're gonna have to start while we're talking to our vet, we're gonna have to start delivering these puppies because guess what? One of us gonna have to do it.
And meanwhile, it's rush hour traffic on
And
top
it's
of that.
rush hour traffic.
It's no way
So,
possible. Yeah.
but anyway, guys, what happened is she started pushing out one of the puppies and then she stopped. So now the puppy is actually stopped. We can see that
Yeah, the
it's
sack is
right
out.
there.
Right.
And she didn't push it out halfway, so it stopped. And our vet told us, we asked, can we try pull out the puppy? And our vet told us, no, just leave her, she will push it out. But apparently what happened, guys, she just stopped pushing. And by time you want to take it over?
Yeah. So y'all, it's a sad situation. My husband doesn't like talking about it. We have lost puppies before, but we've lost puppies after birth.
Yeah.
So this one was a little different. Very high emotion situation because it's not like we didn't prepare, right? It's not like we weren't precautious, but this is why it takes a team. This is why it takes a team. Your eyes might see something differently than your spouse's. And that's why we love working with families. We love working with families. I know we have Greek Squad on the live, we have Stars Dad on the live, and we have Michelle K. Bless you, baby. And we have Michelle K on the live as well. But as a woman, right? As a woman, we're very attentive, we are very instinctual, and we know lady parts. we know lady parts. So it happened twice. The first time I brought it to my husband's attention that she looked a little different, he was like, nah, babe. Well, what you say, baby?
Yeah, I said no. I was doubting her, but actually, she was actually in active labor already.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Blossom is very chill. So this is a learning experience for everyone on the live. Y'all, Blossom is a first time mom, but Blossom was in active labor and she was chill, like super chill. Dream is chill like that too. But Blossom shocked us because, like, girl, you like she handled these labor pains like a champ. But I knew something was wrong, right? But that's my husband. I love him. You know, we're not gonna argue over the dogs. So I said, babe, I was sitting over here on the sofa with the baby, and I saw from an angle that something was like different. Something was wrong. And I literally saw the puppy in the birth canal. She hadn't started pushing yet, but I saw the formation of a puppy. So I said, babe, I said, nah. I jumped up. I said, babe, something's wrong. So he thought I was crying wolf. To be nice, he thought I was crying wolf. And he was like, nah, she's been swollen back there. Okay. So we go back to eating dinner. Y'all, was it 20 minutes after that or like 10?
It was maybe like about 20, 15.
Yeah, about 15 minutes,
Yeah.
y'all. Shortly after that, 15 minutes after that, y'all. My girl, like her, we don't know if she started pushing or her stomach just started contracting, but the puppy started coming out. Y'all, I'm crying. I'm immediately crying because in my head, I'm like, regardless of how many puppies she will have, we don't want to lose any. We don't want to lose any more puppies, right? It's not even about the money. We don't want to lose
We
puppies.
don't want to lose her.
Exactly. Right. Right. And we're looking at this time, we're like, it's no way possible we can drive 45 minutes away from home in rush hour traffic. And she's in active labor and she's pushing and she's a first-time mom, right? So going back to how important it is as family breeders for you to listen to your spouse or even entertain the idea that your eyes are not seeing what your spouse is seeing. Now again, not saying we could have avoided it because okay, if my husband would have agreed that something was wrong, okay, she still 10 minutes after that, she still would have pushed or she still would have, contracted. whether we were at home in the car or even at the vet, right? It was just a situation that we could not avoid, right? Um, so I'm not saying this to say your spouse is always right, or this, that, or whatever. What we're saying is it takes a team.
Yep.
And we always tell y'all that it takes a team. Husbands, listen to your wives, but wives also listen to your husbands. um Not all the time will you be right, but you can be cautious.
Yep.
And you can take cautionary measures to make sure that you don't lose your mom, and you definitely don't lose puppies. But we always tell y'all to learn from us, be better than us. Like, learn from us. I think it would have been beautiful to have a litter of 7. It would have been our first litter of 7. But again, too, God knows how much we can handle. And it's my husband right now whelping the puppies. I'm in the background supporting. I have the 2 boys, 2 under 2. It's a lot of work. So now, could we have managed 7? Yes, we could have managed 7. But y'all, Blue is coming up shortly, right after. And we don't know how many puppies Blue will have, but um it was very surprising to see how chill Blossom was. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I think it scared her. I think she didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And she's the first time mom. We were trying to help her, but dogs are different. We didn't know if we should console her. We didn't know if we should just let her be. We tried to turn off the lights. We tried to make it real calm. We tried to soothe the boys so Trust wouldn't be so I guess activated during her little labor time. But we didn't know what to do to help her out, because had I pulled the puppy out, I could have caused us to lose the whole litter. And even Blossom, had I pushed the puppy in, same thing, we could have lost the whole litter, or Blossom. So in situations like that, we talked to our vet about it. He said that moving forward, we'll just check every 4 hours. He knows it's a sacrifice, but maybe for Blossom, every 6 hours was just too big of a window, and we
But
needed to narrow it down.
we narrowed it down. So we went from 4, we went from 6, then to 4.
Right.
Then we was going to 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't. We hadn't hit the 2 hour mark yet, right?
We was just about to hit the 2 hour because we had the 3 o'clock and was about to do the 5 o'clock.
Right.
And she
And it
started
was
pushing
right at 5.
right almost at 5 when we was about to
Right. So we're gonna get to the comments too. I see you, Fluffy. I see you topside. Hey, Blissful Fun. I definitely see Walt in the chat too. So, Fluffy said they check every hour once the temperature drops below 99. So yeah, that looks like that's what we're gonna do. But also too, y'all, mindful tip, very mindful tip. Um, on average, French Bulldogs go into active labor on the 59th day of gestation. Blossom, just like Dream, just like Blue, and our other pregnancies, y'all, they delivered on the 59th day. That is so true. And it was Blossom's 59th day. And it's not that we were taking it lightly. We were busy. We thought we had more time than what we had, and she started pushing. So learn from us, y'all.
And let me touch base on the Fluffy check. I'm talking to everybody on the live, but also Fluffy check. That's a great idea every hour.
Yeah.
The only thing about it is what, like, with when mom is actually on that 58, 59 day, right? The scare, especially that 59 day. Checking every hour is good, but guess what happens? Sometimes you can check right on the hour, right? And guess what happens? As soon as you check, Mom is right in. Mom is good still, right? But guess what? As soon as you pull out that thermometer, couple minutes after, she hit that dip, right? And then on the other hour you go check, you miss that dip.
Yeah.
And that's the tricky part about it, because guess what? Once you miss that dip and you go back and check now, she
Yeah.
fluctuates. So she gone back up. So you thinking
So
now,
that's a
oh,
great sign. I'm happy you brought up that point.
yes.
So when their temperatures fluctuate, that's also a sign
Sign.
that they are about to go into active labor.
Mhm.
So checking every hour is actually good.
Good.
And I'm y'all, so I'm gonna be honest. I was paying attention to Blossom. We're still learning her as a mom, but now we know. Blossom started shaking. Blossom
Yeah.
started shaking. Sometimes you cannot compare moms to say, oh well, Blue started shaking and she went into labor 12 to 24 hours after that. Blossom is a first time mom. Blue is an experienced mom, right? We have a lot of data on Blue that we've studied. We know about when Blue is going to deliver. We know how Blue might respond, right? We're familiar with Blue, but Blossom is a first time mom. So learn from us, y'all. We don't want y'all to lose your moms. We don't want y'all to lose puppies. The puppy was absolutely when I say beautiful, it was a male. Our firstborn, absolutely beautiful, new shade.
And he was different from all of these.
Yeah. Very, very beautiful puppy. And it was, yeah, it was a little sad. But let's get to some comments, babe.
We have a picture of it before we get. We have a picture,
Yeah.
but we'll see. Maybe we might do something about a post about him, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, he was beautiful. Okay, top side. I think Blissful Fun X2. So currently we have two girls and four surviving boys. We have well, I don't know if she's cream or if she'll be fawn or champagne. Their DNA is still pending. So we won't call out colors.
Yeah.
But we have a light female, and then we have a blue-ish hue of chocolatey female. Already trying to be reserved, but we're holding our reservations right now until their DNA comes back because we're trying to plan for the new year too. Okay. So let's see. Fluffy Check said yes, no doubt, or maybe taking temperature to see drop as a second measure of checking for active labor. That is true. That is true. Oh, y'all. So her water, well, now I'm looking hindsight, right? I think her water broke, but we thought she had peed. But I think that was her water that broke. And this time too, Blossom, like she did not lose her mucus plug like our other dogs. Like it was like a very little amount of mucus that she lost, and it wasn't even over a course of a week. Dream, she normally loses her mucus plug over a couple days, but Blossom, y'all, it was like one day and that was it. So let's see. Chick, I think it's Chimkasi. No, they can crawl. They can't walk it. They're only 2 days old. Okay. Fluffy said, "This is what I talk about: tolerance, similarities with humans and dogs." Okay. Walter said, "Have to give it up for the wives." Oh,
What
wow.
Walter
Okay,
said?
wow. Walter said, "Have to give it up for the wives. We have to be humble toward each other as spouses. It's all about teamwork."
True, true.
Yes, Walt, you are absolutely right. You are right. Okay. Jorge said, "So cute. I love dogs." Thank you for being here, Jorge. Thank you so much.
Oh, I thought we have Instagram on the live
Oh,
tonight.
I wasn't even monitoring Instagram. Let me go to Instagram and monitor. I'm sorry, Instagram. Let me see. Y'all, we don't want to lose any more puppies. I think the Instagram in oh no, it's still live. It's not showing me that we're live on Instagram. I can't monitor it. Okay.
Yeah, we live.
Okay. Fluffy said, we made it through. That's why breeding is better as a team, and I absolutely agree. Punch said, look at those blind babes. Thank you, Punch. Okay, Fluffy Check said, yes, when the water breaks, active labor starts within 90 minutes, but not all dogs water break. Yes, that is absolutely true. And then sometimes you might miss it. My water with my water with the baby, not trust, did never broke. So like this whole time we thought we had time and we actually didn't. And my water with trust broke so suddenly it was insane. But yeah, litters are different, moms are different, and humans are different too. But back to you, baby.
Yeah, but guys, I must say, and I won't stop saying it, Blossom really came through with that 7 pack. Trust me. 7 beautiful litter, 7 puppies, 1 pass, a male pass. So we have 4 male, 2 female. We had some phone calls this afternoon, but guess what? Imagine getting phone call in 2 days. These puppies are 2 days getting phone call, ready to throw it that deposit. But I had to say no. Hold on,
Yeah.
let's get the DNA. Let's see what we're working with because we know already we chose some fire puppies with DNA, but we just still want the DNA and everything to
Yeah.
come in, and then we'll open it up most likely next week. So we should have the DNA by Wednesday. So
Hopefully,
once
yeah.
we depends on the time we get the DNA, then we'll open it up.
Yeah, but it is a blessing too. Let us say that
Yeah, it
it's a
is. It
blessing
is.
to have breeders reaching out from all over the country saying that they need a foundational female or they need a stud or another female. That's a blessing to be breeding for breeders. That is a blessing. Y'all forgive me if I'm a little low energy tonight. I am very, very, very tired. But I just wanted to come on and give y'all the story. I'm going back to the boys.
Yeah, but this upcoming week, guys, this upcoming week, I will try. So actually, we might do things a little different, seeing that we'll have 2 leaders on the ground. So we won't be going live every day like how we went live with Dream. We was going like real hard, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and twice a day. But for Blossom and Blue Leader, which I don't know if you all know, Blue is actually Dream Mom. So Blue Blue is after Blue puppies, we will be retiring Blue. All right, definitely we will retire Blue. We'll be retiring 3 of our big dogs. Okay, so definitely we'll keep you guys updated. We're gonna retire them and they're gonna be only pets, all right? So if anyone is interested, y'all can always hit us up from now and we can let you all know exactly which one of them we're retiring, and it's just a small retire fee, nothing too much, because guess what? It's gonna be a pet, whoever interested, all right? Oh, Andrew say Blue. Hey, Andrew, Blue and Cham had throw uh Blue and Cham
Powerhouse
leader.
litter. Yeah, blue sables. They were
Man,
beautiful.
look. So
Yeah, we
we
kept a stud
actually
off of. Yeah,
we
go ahead, baby.
actually Andrew, the first when we meet you on the airport actually and we was heading home, we actually one of Cham puppies and Blue is in Louisiana and they sent us a picture.
Yeah,
Man, look.
Yeah, we get a lot of
Beautiful,
updates, puppy
beautiful,
updates. Yeah,
beautiful.
we love communicating with our families. We love the update pictures and videos that we get. And it's just so beautiful to see their productions. And that litter, so that litter went to pets. I feel like that litter went to pet homes. I feel like that litter was so special,
Hmm.
but y'all, like they really just wanted a lovable pet.
Pet.
Yeah, and we kept our firstborn male, but as you guys know too, Blue had six. Blue and Charm had six, and we lost two. One was a clef, and then one actually aspirated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ultra. We lost Ultra and Deuce from our local luxury litter. So if you did not know, that is how we came up with the names of our membership groups. The Dream Catchers was our first litter with Dream and Wagyu. Wagyu is retired now. We don't have him in house anymore. He was a Rojo stud, beautiful. And then our second litter was Blue and Charm, and they were our luxury. Um, what was the name of it, baby? I'm so tired.
Hmm?
Our I'm thinking about the local luxury. No. Oh, the legacy litter. It was the legacy litter. So that's how we came up with the legacy legends. Because one of the puppies that went to a retirement home name is Legend. So from that litter, from the survivors, we had Alpha, who we kept. We had Legacy, our only female in that litter. We had Legend and Omega. Y'all, I love their names. Little Ultra passed and Deuce passed too. But I love their names for that litter. But that brings me to my next point. Yo, we gotta name these puppies.
Yeah, Andrew said this is the leader I'm ready to see. Blue leader. Trust me, I don't think you're ready, Andrew.
Yeah,
Trust
not for
me.
Blue. Not for
Not for
Blue and
blue.
Berry.
Yeah, blue? Sure.
Yeah. Blue, y'all. You want me to take them to the wall? Want me to take
Um
them to the wall real quick?
yeah, just take YouTube to the
Okay.
wall.
Y'all hold on 1 second. I'm gonna take y'all to the wall real quick. So look, this is what we have been doing all day. Y'all, Trust took a long nap yesterday and he actually didn't go to sleep until like 3:30 and I had to get up really early to help my husband with some stuff this morning. So excuse me if I'm low energy, but we're still getting to it. So we have these are our studs up here. It's still a work in progress, of course. You know, we're gonna brand it and make it all pretty and stuff. We might expand it as well, but we only have 3x3 panels right now. So these are our studs up here. We have Alpha from Blue and Charm. Then we have, of course, we have Burberry, okay, and then we have Rocky. Shout out to Greek Squad. Oh, thank you, Jindy. But yeah, shout out to Greek Squad, y'all. So we're starting with our studs up here. I'm planning on putting some photos up here. So when we're having our meetings or when we're having discussions or even when we are having live chats within groups, people can reference how the dog looks as we're explaining their DNA. But y'all give us some ideas too. But I wanted to show y'all Blue real quick next to Berry. So look, let's do it like this. I'm gonna pin Blue up here and we just gonna look at it real quick. I know it's a little small. I'll call it out and then I'm gonna give y'all back to my husband. So this is Blue, this is Berry. She wasn't tested with animal genetics because we inherited Blue because we wanted her to be with her daughter. So I ain't gonna get all nerdy on y'all, but I just want to show y'all something. So Blue carries 10 points, right? So 50% of the puppies will have 10 points. Berry doesn't. And Blue doesn't carry chocolate, but Berry carries one copy, right? So this litter will be a chocolate carrier litter as well as a cocoa inherited litter. Blue carries one copy of cocoa and Berry carries two. So y'all, it's gonna be such a powerful litter. Both of them carry 2 copies of the diluted gene. Y'all, oh, imagine the new shades that will be created because Barry's lilac will be diluted to lighter pigments. Blue's blue will be diluted to lighter pigments. Y'all, it's gonna be beautiful. It is going to be beautiful. But I won't geek y'all out. That's just, a little possibility. Y'all look at the house, okay? Look at the baby. Y'all, we are pray for us, okay? Y'all, we trying to manage. But my husband has been sleeping on the sofa. I don't know if he told y'all earlier. So he can be closer to the babies. I have been sleeping with the boys in trust room so we can all be closer to dad and make sure that he's trying to get at least an hour of sleep. But yeah, we're making it work, y'all. Wait, did we miss a comment, y'all?
Mm.
Okay, wait. Andrew say I'm ready.
Andrew?
Yeah, stars that
Nah.
no.
Andrew,
Thank you, Flo.
Andrew, you serious?
Andrew say he ready. Thank you, Flo, for your support. Jen D said, I'm new to your page, but can't I just say those are some gorgeous puppies? Thank you. Thank you so much, Jen D. And she said, and mama is just kickback nursing beautiful babies. And she's a first-time mom. And she wasn't comfortable lying on her back, y'all.
But
And
you
look
see,
at
guys,
her.
that's why we always say you try to get mom in. So Blue, I don't have to worry about Blue because Blue had her puppies already, and I deal with Blue before, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Blossom was the a first time mom, but that's why you always want to bring your mom in early, get her
Yeah.
comfortable with the whelping box. Um, Blossom, sometime I used to do it, and my wife, we turn her on her back
Yeah.
and we massage her belly, give her belly rub down, and so by the time the puppies get here, some people like to feed on the side, have the puppy feed on the side. I like to feed like this until the puppy get a little bigger. Then it's okay. I could put them on this side, but for the first 2 3 weeks, I like to feed the puppies like this. Also, the only reason why you saw I put Dream Head on top of the cushion pillow, right? But with Blossom, I did not put her head on top because she's more compact, she's more short. So if I was to put her head up here and then try to feed the puppies, it will be a little off balance. So I have to keep her flat and then put 2 nice little towel here, nice soft little towel, and then put the puppies to eat. But that's the only reason why her head is not on the cushion. But she's still more comfortable flat like this, and she's just relaxed.
Yeah, I'm actually really proud of Blossom. I really am. Y'all, we haven't bred a first time mom since September of 2024. So, correct me if I'm wrong, babe. We haven't bred a first time mom since 20 like September of 2024, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of the feelings were a little new. We kept asking for prayer and asking y'all to just be patient with us. We were trying to fill her out and just see how she would be as a first time mom, but I think she's doing a great job. Yeah, I just think the labor experience may have just shocked her. No different than a human first time mom. It's different emotions. It's a different experience, but I think she's doing great. Who is that, baby? Is that Pink?
Yeah, that's Pink. So you all definitely know this is one of the female. So we only have two female.
Oh, it died, baby. Yeah, I love Pink, y'all. I love Pink. She might look cream on camera, but she's actually like a little champagne color.
Yeah.
She's super cute. I love Pink. She's so cute. Trust Payton said, hey.
But Blossom milk is actually coming in real good now, so that's pretty good because sometime this is the second day, and sometime it might take a little time. The first day, like I had to every feeding had to be at least 50 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Every feeding. And I don't even think they was actually really full.
Yeah. But she's doing great now. We still don't know if she's aware that, these are her little babies. But she got up earlier and she was actually looking for them. So we don't know if, she fully understands what's going on, but I don't know if we'll ever know. But yeah. How do you think she's doing, babe?
I think she's doing good with the feeding, but I will wait till the puppies get a little bigger and I'll have to be here by her. I'll introduce them one at a time. One at a time.
Wow. Wait, baby, don't do that.
They say there's two girls and four boys. Walter is saying something, baby.
Walter is
Oh, okay.
educating
He's
tonight.
talking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think somebody may have said something rude. But it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but life goes on. Fluffy Check said,
Mm-hmm.
wait. Fluffy said, I think when they start pushing out one, even if it gets stuck, it still clicks. Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Okay. Thank you, Fluff. Back to you, baby.
Yeah, but I must say these I really see a difference with we had changed up a little more this last two litter. I'm not saying the other litter the puppies didn't came out strong, but I see a difference with the last two litter and moving forward. We try to push a lot more food on mom. On we try to
Early.
keep their food bowl for the moms full.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a folic acid and prenatal
Mm-hmm.
vitamin, guys. That's very important. Okay, so
Yeah.
mama gets two prenatal vitamins
Yeah.
and one folic
Acid, yeah.
acid every day. All right. I know they are expensive. It's like I think it's like 60 something dollars
Yep. 60 a
a small
bottle.
bottle.
Yeah.
But guess what? Again, and you all know, and I always say it is nothing to brag or boast. No matter how much it costs, we still gonna buy it and give it to mom. But we really see the difference.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we do. And y'all, can you imagine Blossom Little Self carry 7 puppies, 7 little strong, healthy puppies? I gotta give it to her, y'all. I have to give it to her. Go ahead, Blossom. Yeah, we tend to give the moms a lot of credit, but Barry did his thing too. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't leave Barry.
Barry came in and hit three back to back. One,
Right.
two, three.
Yeah.
And guys, Blossom actually, you all know we do our own insemination. Blossom actually took on the first insemination we did.
Yeah.
First one.
Yeah, she did. And oh, can we talk about that real quick, babe?
Go ahead.
No, you want to take it?
No, you ahead. You
Okay.
go ahead. Your mic on?
Yeah.
All right.
My microphone is on. Okay. So you guys, again, It doesn't matter how long you've been breeding or how many litters you've had. Every female is different. If we would have solely relied on what science says, we would have missed her breeding. We would have missed it. She actually ovulates earlier than our other moms. She was ready on her 10th day. So we could have possibly missed out on the breeding had we waited. But again, learn from us, y'all. Learn from us, be better than us. Yeah. And
Paper towel.
okay, I can reach you some.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you have some right here. The other one? Okay. Okay. But yeah, babe, can you talk about that real quick, babe?
About
Breeding, like the dates.
oh yeah. So usually, guys, as y'all know, we don't do no testing. You know, sometimes you do the testing to see at what level mom is, right? But we actually has a way how we do our AI. We count the days, and we have done it 4 times now.
Yeah,
And all 4 times
we've been
we
successful.
had 6+ puppies. All 4 times. And
Well, she had 7.
well, she had 7. That's why I
Yeah.
said 6+.
Oh, I'm sorry,
But
baby. I didn't hear the plus.
if I'm not saying if we ever continue doing it that way and mom doesn't take, we're gonna change it. No, we won't change it.
We'll evaluate it.
We'll
Yeah.
evaluate it because we'll want to
No,
know
baby.
is we'll want to know if there is something wrong with mom, or did we miss it,
Yeah.
or we'll have to go back and see what went wrong.
Yeah. But y'all, we won't be live for long. We literally go live for y'all. When we're live, this is your opportunity to ask questions. Ask what you may, but we won't be live for long. We are both really, really, really tired. But we won't make excuses. We're gonna give the babies everything that they need. Our babies and Blossom's babies, and even her as she's recovering. She seems to handle pain really well. Again, shocked, super shocked. Um, Recovering from a C-section is not easy. I'm still recovering myself, and it's months later. But don't underestimate your moms because yeah, the things you think they'll struggle with, they'll soar at. So
Okay, Fluffy Check said they don't do no projection test either. They
okay.
count the days.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
awesome.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And Fluffy, I think she specializes in big leaders too. So
Mm.
that's important to note. So kind of continuing our conversation, well, yesterday from membership groups, y'all. We want to encourage y'all to join memberships. If y'all want to learn how to breed, if you want to learn how to scale your businesses to 6 figures or even beyond that, if you want to learn how to quit your 9 to 5 and actually, do something impactful in the world and spread your message, your mission, and your methods, we ask you guys to consider joining memberships because we talk about all of that stuff. Breeding is not easy, right? But of course, with a family, it can be done. We're learning every day how to work better together, how to not just rely on our natural instincts, but to listen to each other, to have more patience with each other and our kids, because they need stuff from us too. Everybody, okay, like trust this. He's wanting me to play while the baby is crying, and daddy's not available, so it's only me. But it's not easy. But we go live to show y'all it can be done. It literally can be done. But I'm gonna turn it back over to my husband. I'm actually take my mic off. We hope y'all have a great, great night. I know some people were messaging us saying that they were having issues joining memberships. If y'all are ever having issues, just leave a comment under a video and we'll try to help you work through it. But I love our membership group. We talk about all of this stuff.
No, Walter, we don't.
Oh yeah, we don't either. Okay, I took my mic off here. Oh, can you thank everybody for being here?
But thank everyone for coming on the live. As we always appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining the live. So in the next 2 weeks, guys, you know, as soon as I finish feeding these puppies, then we're gonna have to move over all the way down to 1, 2, 3, the third whelping box. Then I will be feeding Blues puppies. So you know it, and then it's the only, I'm gonna be honest, the only good thing I'm gonna enjoy doing this is the first time we have 2 liter at the first time at the same time, but I'm gonna enjoy doing it. But the next thing, they're gonna be 2 weeks apart. All right. So that's the great thing about it. They're gonna be 2 weeks apart. And I always said that 2 week is always, that 2 week is the hardest week, and that 2 week is very important. So once this pup is gonna be 2 weeks, Blue leader is gonna arrive. So I think it'll be a little load might take off because these puppies will be 2 weeks, but guess what? It's still gonna be hard because as soon as I finish feed these puppies, I'm gonna have to stimulate them. If they need wipe down, put them back underneath the red lamp, and then I'm gonna have to go and feed Blue puppies. So it's gonna be some work. But guess what? Time flies so fast. As you guys know, we just had a litter. All 5 puppies went home, but the time flies so fast. Just seeing these puppies so small, and in a blink of an eye, they're already running around playing with the toys and all those set of stuff. Yeah. But I'm about to take them off because sometimes they'll be full. Usually, I can see their belly. Usually, when they full, they will fall off, right? But I realize when they just born, like the first couple days, they'll just like eat nonstop. Like right now, if I leave them here, they will stay eating for an hour and a half, like they ain't full. And then you don't want them to just eat, and aspirate or milk go down in their lungs, right? You don't want that. So I'm gonna pull them off a while, put them back under the light, and then in the next hour and a half again, I will feed them again. I rather do it like that than leaving them eat over an hour and you thinking that they are not full, but they full. They just eating, and then after you put them there, they aspirating, or as I said, a milk gone all the way to their lungs. But each of them, they have a nice latch. They latch good on mom. Um, Mom nipples are so small. You will see the difference compared to Mama Blue. They are so small. She is small and very compact. But I'm gonna move over here. As you see, I have everything here on deck. You got the wipes, you got the pee pad, you got the iodine. I even got the breast pump ready. Got the first aid kit. You already know we have the incubator, the medication. Everything is ready. But this will be They will be in the center. Then blue puppies will be here. But as I said when I start the live, blue is coming here tomorrow. So I'm going to bring blue in here, start getting her comfortable and ready for 2 weeks when she drop her puppies. But once blue drop her puppies, blue puppies will be in here. And then I'm going to add a fourth whelping box right here. Okay. So a fourth whelping box is going to be right here. So we will have one whelping box here, two here. So the puppies, blue puppies will be here. Then we'll have blossom puppies here. And then we'll have blossom here. So this will be the setup. And then for the pictures, we have another setup coming soon. You all will see the setup. So actually, why you seeing Blossom all the way here and her picture is not here because earlier I had to move everything, the whole, all the two whelping box, and I actually was setting up. All right. Yeah, I love Duke. This whelping box is the best whelping box ever you could buy. Once you buy it, you don't have to worry about buying whelping box again. Trust me. This is the best, best. So we'll definitely take Blossom picture. We got some work to do. Put it over here, and then the man himself, Mr. Burberry. We're gonna put him in the center, and then this is me and my wife. Was our first litter, the dream catchers litter. We kept two. So if you look, I the first two I'm holding, we kept those two, which they'll be ready at the top of next year. They are beautiful. One is a rojo, and one is a black with white stripe. But they are both fluffy carrier, right? Oh, okay. Okay, Daydream is a black tri, and Nostalgia, yeah, she's a rojo fluffy carrier. Okay. Yep. But it's all about the blood. The blood, good. Once you got that good blood, you got that how you say that great temperament. Trust me, it's 90% gonna pass down. But blue, dream, but when we get through these 2 liters, Dream will officially be back. You all will see Dream a lot more. Dream will officially be back in the house, like she'll be inside the house because she's actually our house dog. But right now she's with the other dogs because exactly. Dream will want to lick every puppy thinking it's her puppy. And then we don't want Dream to be in here with Blue and Blossom because guess what? When they see Blue, they're gonna growl and we don't want that. Even having two leaders at the same time, we're gonna see. I'm gonna make sure take Blossom out by herself when she's going out. And I'm gonna take Blue when Blue come tomorrow. I'm gonna take Blue out by itself. I won't be taking Blue and Blossom out at the same time. I'm not saying anything is gonna happen, but seeing that most likely we'll have 12 puppies, but I'm gonna keep the puppies separate, guys. I won't be putting Blossom puppies together with Blue puppies. That's why we invested in a next whelping box. So we'll have about 12, most likely. Y'all will know. Once the puppy drop, I'll come on the live, give y'all a little glimpse, but we'll have 12 Frenchies, all right? So in the next 2 weeks, yeah. All right. But thank you everyone for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all.
One person has a great comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
Has a great comment.
Let me see what Duke say. Definitely have to keep them separate. I made the mistake last year with Bella and Rosa and had the leader next near each other. Okay. Yes, Duke. Not only that. Anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. And you don't wanna if anything was to let's say if mama was to go out in the backyard, use the restroom, come back in, right? And for instance, let's say she, for instance, not feeling good, right? Don't forget these puppies feeding off of mom. And that's why you gotta pay attention to mom. And when mom come back in, you wipe mom. You don't just leave mom come back in and take the puppies and just put them to eat on mom. If you realize I wipe mom, especially her nipples, I wipe them down at least twice before I put the puppies on. Now look at this. Suppose I didn't wipe her down. She go outside, do her thing, come back in. I put the puppies on, um, not realizing the puppies got sick, and I take blue puppies, put with her puppies, and blue puppies playing with them and get sick. Now you have 12 puppies sick, right? So this is the reason why I want to keep every litter separate.
Yeah.
They will stay by themselves. Blue puppies will come over here, and the mom will be separate. So everybody will be separate. The only time they will come together is when feeding time. And then when they get a little bigger, then I will leave them spend some time with the babies. But for now, they won't be going in and out with the babies. No.
Yeah. Yep. That's a great point.
Yes, Doc, you're right, germs. So you definitely want to wipe them down. Fluffy's check said we did it as a backup in case something happened with one of them. That's
Okay.
right. That's right. Walter said, I let my English Bulldog mom play together and everything, but there's this one we had that is was
Possessive no matter what.
not to
And so here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. You never can tell what can trigger a mom. We're not saying that our moms are overly aggressive. We're not saying that they're overly possessive, but you never can tell what can happen. And all it takes is a split in instinct for either Blossom or Blue to do something. And how do we explain that to new families? You know, we want to be responsible, and that's the difference. That is the difference, y'all. We have been studying the ins and outs of what it means to be a responsible breeder. Responsible breeders take cautionary measures. Yes, it's costly. It takes more time. It takes more energy, more effort. But we want to go the extra mile because we are breeding for breeders. We're not just breeding anything, right? We're breeding for breeders. So having that in mind, you know, it's best for us to keep them separate. Blossom is a new mom. We're familiar with Blue, but anything can happen. So we did brainstorm and try to figure out what would be the best scenario. We weren't sure if we would have the puppies together or not. We kind of you know, I'm a military girl. My husband is very strategic himself as well, especially being from the Caribbean, right? We came together as a family to see what could work, but we also didn't know Blossom would have so many puppies. So I'm gonna hand it back to my husband so he can kind of speak on that a little bit because we were considering, okay, if Blossom has 4 or 5, and then Blue has 6, okay, that's 10. You know, it's a big enough space for 10 puppies, but then you run the risk of dump being everywhere with so many puppies. So I'm gonna let my husband speak to that because that's also important. You want to keep a sanitary environment for your puppies, especially the new little babies. Let me click
Yes,
that.
you saw right, Duke. Yeah, dogs goes through things while they are being after pregnancy.
Oh no.
And Duke said no because Rose
Don't say the K word.
and did all puffs because she was confused. So she,
Oh no.
wow, wow,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, uh huh.
Come on, baby, come on. Come on.
That's why, guys. That's why I'm gonna introduce. So I'm familiar with Blue, right? But still, I'm still gonna wait to introduce the puppies to their moms when they get bigger. All right. Maybe I might let them sniff them here and here, but like leave them playing together. No, not yet, not at all. Right. But
It takes a split second for something to happen.
split second,
Yeah.
and then what it happened already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
these aren't our babies.
yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you everyone for tuning in. As we said again, tomorrow, guys, for podcasts, we're not sure yet. Podcasts definitely might cancel tomorrow, um, because we still trying to set up and have right now it's gonna be 2 liters, so we have a lot of planning, getting everything organized. So podcast will be canceled tomorrow. All right, guys. But we will see you guys Monday. Monday, God's Spear. Okay. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I always say I will go for these couple days. I said I was going to go on the live for at least 10-15 minutes. I almost didn't go tonight because I was busy kind of setting up the whelping box while babes stay with the boys. But I'm about to we're about to put the boys sleep, and actually I'm gonna lay down maybe for like a 30-45 minutes, and then again it's back to feed these puppies again. And it's gonna be like this round the clock. You guys know we gotta put in the work. We gotta make sure that all the puppies stay healthy, make sure nobody aspirating and all of that. And this is the reason why sometimes I go with my gut feelings. I'm not saying nothing is gonna happen, but sometimes I woke up from my feelings, and I just told Babes like this later here, I want to be a little closer to them. So I'm actually sleeping in the living room close to them this time. I'm not even sleeping in the bed with the kids and my wife. Yeah, so I'm a little closer to them, and it's on the hour, every 2 hour, hour and a half. Sometime in an hour time, they already crying, they hungry. What you gonna do? Huh? There's just like your there's not just like there is our family. There's like our kids. You're gonna have to feed them. So not because it's every 2 hours for the first 2 weeks. That means if I hear them crying after an hour, I'm gonna say, oh, it's not time for you to eat. Wait till the next hour. No, you gotta feed them. All right. But have a good night, everyone. We love you guys. Let me see. We love you guys, and we will see you guys Monday. God's spear. Let me see. Fluffy said, yeah, we sleep in the whelping area for 6 weeks, 2 feet away. Yeah. I'm like about, yeah, Fluffy checks. I'm about like what? 6 feet, 6-7 feet away from them. Yeah. Yeah. It's just gonna be a little cat nap, like 45 minutes up. Feed them 45 minutes up, feed them, and it's round the clock. It's gonna be round the clock like that. And we have the 3 month old, and the Trust is making, actually this is Trust month. He's making birthday this month, so you know we just balance it out. We don't want two of us to be pretty burned out, so we balance each other out. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I know what Blossom chose some beautiful puppies, new shade. We'll talk more about it next week when the DNA come. You know, this is gonna be a good live when the DNA come. Um, but I'm actually ready. My mind made up. I mean, our mind made up, but my mind is I'm happy and I'm ready. I'm ready. It's gonna be too late. I'm ready, and we're gonna get it done by the grace of God. We're gonna get it done and pass through those 8 weeks, and all puppies is gonna be healthy, and go home to some great homes. All right, but again, I'm gonna say have a good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. And we are the Rosharon Frenchie Breeders. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. All right. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification. All right.